There's a common belief in society that helping others, doing good, and making sacrifices is what makes life meaningful. But have you ever stopped to think, can doing too much good sometimes actually harm us? Helping others, being kind, and being self-sacrificial are all virtues we value, but according to Stoicism, if we're not careful, these very acts of kindness can negatively affect our lives. Stoic philosophy teaches us that well-intentioned actions, if not approached with balance, can lead to imbalance in our own lives. But how exactly does this happen? What's the fine line between being kind and being self-destructive? And how can doing good for others sometimes end up harming ourselves? Today, we're going to explore the question, how can your good deeds destroy your life? And delve into what Stoicism has to say about the balance between kindness and self-care. Because the most profound changes in life don't come from helping others, but from first helping ourselves. In this video, we'll discover how to assist others without compromising our own well-being. If this topic resonates with you, you're in the right place. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more insightful Stoic content. Let's dive in. The burden of kindness. Imagine holding a burning coal in your hand, thinking it will provide warmth to others. But with each passing moment, your own hands burn, the pain intensifies, and you're left wondering how much longer can you endure. This is often how misplaced kindness feels, turning from a source of joy into a weighty burden. In our modern world, self-sacrifice is often glorified. We're told that putting others first is the ultimate virtue, even at the expense of our own well-being. Yet, what happens when the line between generosity and self-neglect begins to blur? How often do we sacrifice our mental health, energy, or even happiness in the name of being kind? Stoic philosophy challenges this narrative, urging us to reconsider what true kindness means. It reminds us that giving doesn't have to come from a place of depletion or self-destruction. Instead, it can and should flow from a foundation of personal strength, clarity, and abundance. After all, how can you pour into others when your own cup is empty? Today, let's explore this critical balance, how we can give to others without losing ourselves in the process. True kindness, as the Stoics teach, isn't about burning ourselves out. It's about being intentional, measured, and wise in how we extend ourselves to others. The art of saying no. Stoicism teaches us the profound wisdom of saying no. At first, it might seem counterintuitive. Doesn't kindness mean always saying yes? But the truth is, constantly saying yes to every demand, every request, and every expectation can lead to exhaustion, resentment, and even burnout. The more you give without considering your limits, the more you risk becoming a shadow of yourself, drained emotionally, physically, and mentally. Saying no isn't an act of selfishness. It's an act of self-preservation and wisdom. It's about understanding that your energy is a finite resource, one that must be carefully managed to ensure you can continue to show up for the people and causes that matter most. Imagine trying to light another person's candle with a flame that's about to go out. By saying no when necessary, you protect that flame, ensuring it stays strong enough to genuinely illuminate and support others. Building boundaries doesn't mean shutting people out. It means defining when and how you can give in ways that are sustainable and meaningful. It's the difference between offering help with a full heart versus offering it out of guilt or obligation, only to feel depleted afterward. Saying no creates space for thoughtful, intentional yeses that come from a place of abundance rather than sacrifice. The Stoics remind us that kindness is most effective when it is deliberate, not when it is indiscriminate. When you learn to say no, You give yourself the power to focus on what truly aligns with your values and priorities, creating a life where your kindness uplifts rather than overwhelms. The weight of unnecessary obligations. Saying yes when you want to say no adds unnecessary weight to your life. It's like carrying extra stones in your backpack, each stone representing a task, obligation, or commitment you don't truly want or need to take on. Over time, this weight can slow you down, drain your energy, and cloud your sense of purpose. Stoicism reminds us that every yes we give to something unimportant is a no to something that truly matters: our well-being, our priorities, and our time. It encourages us to reflect before agreeing to anything and to recognize that declining isn't selfish. It's a way to ensure we're giving our best to the things and people that genuinely align with our values. Saying no is not an act of rejection, but an act of self-preservation. It's setting boundaries that protect our energy and allow us to navigate life with clarity and intention. Imagine a lighter backpack, one where every stone you carry has meaning and purpose. This is the freedom Stoicism offers, teaching us that we don't have to carry the weight of the world, especially when the world hasn't asked us to. By embracing the power of no, we can reclaim our lives, focus on what truly matters, and build a life that feels lighter, freer, and more aligned with our inner selves. The power of boundaries. Think of boundaries as a protective fence around a precious resource: your time, energy, and peace of mind. Without boundaries, these resources can be depleted, leaving you feeling drained and overwhelmed. But when you set clear limits, you create a safe space for yourself, ensuring that you have the capacity to engage with the world in a meaningful way. By saying no when necessary, you're not rejecting others, but honoring your own needs. It's an act of self-respect that allows you to recharge and maintain your strength. When you give from a place of fullness, your kindness becomes more authentic and impactful. Without boundaries, even the kindest intentions can lead to burnout, resentment, or a sense of being taken for granted. Stoicism teaches us that our time and energy are finite, and how we choose to allocate them defines the quality of our lives. Boundaries are not walls to shut others out, but pathways to healthier, more balanced relationships. They help you differentiate between what truly matters and what is simply noise, allowing you to focus on your highest priorities. Imagine your time and energy as a well. If you let everyone draw from it endlessly, the well will run dry. But with boundaries, you ensure the well is replenished, enabling you to give generously when it truly counts. By establishing and honoring boundaries, you safeguard your ability to thrive while still contributing meaningfully to those around you.